Payday, payday. You want payday? I know that. Payday, payday. Payday, payday.
Does Dmitry Bivol feel disrespected by Canelo? Payday. You want payday? I know that. And Eddie Hearn scheduling Canelo versus Golovkin trilogy part 3. All 3 of y'all. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name. Is Bivol angry at this? That's what I'm gonna uncover in this video, because they've already scheduled Canelo's next fight. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Listen, I made the game of boxing look pretty, so go ahead and subscribe, but I'll get to that in a second. First, we got to get to this little graphic I made for the fans. Make sure you guys follow me. I'm on social media. I'm everywhere. I'm like Visa. I'm everywhere you want to be. Boxing Ego 1. Follow me on the gram. I made this graphic for you. This is a direct quote from a recent interview, link in the description, from Dmitry Bivol. And he was basically asked by the reporter, do you feel a type of way that they're scheduling Canelo Golovkin part 3 and you got to schedule a fight with Canelo? He says, quote, to me, it doesn't matter. The main thing is we will fight on May 7th. So that's Cinco de Mayo weekend. He says it doesn't matter because I have a chance. This is the main thing, what I have to think about. So this makes me happy. And this is directly what Bivol had to say about that. So he likes his chances. Now, I also incorporated the rest of his quote, and I'll highlight that. We'll do yellow. Y'all feel like yellow, mellow yellow? The question was something about Canelo Alvarez. You could screw up his $100 million fight with Gennady Golovkin. Bivol says, it doesn't matter to me about his money, about my money. None of that matters about who he has a deal with and all that. He says, I'm preparing for anything and any Canelo that shows up that night. So the question was something to the effect of Canelo, sometimes he boxes, sometimes he's super aggressive, mad aggressive. I was born ready. You know what I'm saying? He coming and trying to destroy you. So what Canelo you prepare for? Bivol, very level-headed in his responses. He said, I don't care. Whatever, you know, Canelo shows up, that's what we prepare for. So I will say I like Bivol's attitude. I like his attitude. This is the right attitude that you need to have. Canelo is a terrific fighter, and he's hard to beat on scorecards as well. So Bivol's going to have to come with it. I want to know from you guys in the comment section, does Bivol have a chance? Are you picking Bivol? Some people are picking Bivol. I haven't really seen too many people, but let me know if you think Bivol has a chance. I think Bivol's a good boxer, although I think Canelo continues to do the same thing. There's other bigger fights, and I don't think Bivol's looked sensational in his last couple of outings. But you see in this picture, Bivol is definitely bigger than Canelo. This is not new. I can't think of many people recently that Canelo was bigger than in terms of height and actual physical stature. Canelo has been dwarfed by taller fighters like Danny Jacobs, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., son of Mexican legend, boxing legend, Julio Cesar Chavez, Caleb Smith, Liam Smith, Bivol now. Everybody, literally almost every Kovalev, nearly everybody that Canelo has fought recently was a bit bigger than him. Caleb Plant. The difference is Bivol, he has a tricky style at his best. He's beaten guys like Jean Pascal, and this could give Canelo some issues, but Canelo, he seems to be in seek and destroy mode. He's very hard to beat. See, my thing is this, Bivol, if you look at his record, he doesn't have an incredible, crazy KO percentage. So with that being said, fights like this, if he doesn't dominate, I really truly question boxing judges and the fairness when it comes to guys like Canelo Alvarez, because the media, Canelo, they're on Canelo's nuts. So he's the media darling, and Canelo can do no wrong. So in the event that any of these rounds are remotely competitive, remotely close, you know in your heart of all hearts who they're going to give the round to, and that's Canelo Alvarez. I mean, it's shocking. Some of Canelo's recent fights, like anywhere, Amir Khan, Sergey Kovalev, some of them guys was doing good in certain rounds, and no matter what the outcome, because he knocked both of those guys out, I get that. But to add insult to injury, to see the scorecards that the judges were going with and leaning towards doesn't give me any confidence, because I thought Amir Khan, he was handedly beating Canelo. Payday, one payday. He was getting with him. Bro, he was Amir Khan. He was feeding Canelo all these punches, and Canelo couldn't deal with the speed in the first 4 rounds. And Amir Khan was sticking to and then, of course he got knocked out. I get that, but Amir Khan was winning the fight. And just to see the scorecards, I don't think any of the judges, maybe one judge, I gotta go re-examine and look. Basically, none of the judges seen it like that. So it's like we're watching 2 different fights. Same thing with Kovalev. I thought Canelo, that fight, first of all, that fight was FAF. That fight looked horrible. They both didn't look good. Kovalev didn't look like the same Kovalev that fought Andre Ward, and Canelo had trouble with Kovalev's jab, and it looked like Kovalev wasn't even fully trying and committal. He looked non-committal. But nonetheless, that being said, Kovalev was still winning rounds before the knockout. And then you look at the scorecards and it'd be like 2, 3 of the judges out of the 3 selected judges, no one's seen it like this. So Bivol, he's going to have to put a tour de force performance on. And I don't know that he can hurt Canelo like that. He's gonna have to show me that. Canelo has a beard, you know what I'm saying? Canelo can take a shot. He showed you that in the Triple G fight. So that if a knockout isn't on the cards, which I don't know, because Bivol's power hasn't showed me that he didn't even knock out Jean Pascal, who's somebody who's been knocked out before, right? So that means he's gonna have to box supremely to beat Canelo Alvarez, So let me know what you guys think, if that's possible. I do like Bivol's attitude towards the fight. We're gearing up. We're pretty close, 40, 50 days away from the fight. I haven't seen any promotion for the fight. It is what it is. But speaking of, listen, on my channel, I looked at my YouTube analytics in the last 28 days and it showed me something. 50% of you guys that have consumed my content subscribe. God bless y'all. Thank y'all. But the other 50%, you watch my content, consume the content, and didn't actually react with the subscription by subscribing, which is totally free. It costs you nothing. Pay me no mind. If you guys could, if you like the content, this is your one-stop shop. All your boxing needs right here on this channel. Hit the subscribe button. Maybe you forgot. Sometimes people think they're subscribed to my channel and they haven't done something as simple as indicate it with the subscription, and you'll see my videos because I'm the best in the business. So you're going to see my videos on your home feed. And a lot of people, just check, some people think they're subscribed, but they're not actually subscribed to my channel. So we can fix that right now. Subscribe to the channel. Canelo, let me know if you think it's possible that he loses to Bivol. I will give Bivol credit. He's a good fighter. And I do think Bivol has the right attitude. I like him not really playing into the games and Triple G fight. You got to just focus your fight. He said in this interview multiple times, I don't care about the judges and none of that because I can't control that. And that is a microcosm of life. Don't worry about stuff you can't control. Stoicism, become a stoic. Worry about the internal rather than the external. There's a lot of things I can't control, a lot of stuff like Rona. I can't control that. What's going on in Russia, I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't control my world, what time I wake up, how hard I work for you guys on the channel. These are things that are in my power. Always remember that. Subscribe to the channel. I'm the best in the business. And are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.